So, after a very long time, we haven't done anything. Back to Chicken Bros. I'm David Heath.
Meep, meep.
Oh, man. And yes, this is different. Me and Noah have never reviewed Doctor Who on this channel at all because for a while he was off of it and I hadn't even gotten into it yet.
Yeah, plus, if we went back and reviewed some of the old stuff, I would have to do some serious rewatching because I have not touched old Doctor Who in years.
Yeah, and I haven't seen everything, so we're basically just going to start doing this from where we got on it. Well, I didn't get on it here. I got on it before. Like, I've been a
Right.
fan of it at the time of recording this for about a year and a half. So,
I was a casual fan back in my teenage years, watching it on Netflix until I took it off of Netflix and I fell off the bandwagon for years and years. So I missed most of 11, all of 12, all of 13, and then these specials came. And honestly, what tied me to the special, like what made me want to actually give the specials a shot, we'll get to it when we review the third special because, ooh boy.
so join us in celebrating at a late date the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who with Special 1, The Star Beast. So, for context's sake, just before the events of this special, the Doctor was played by Jodie Whittaker and regenerated into David Tennant again, which is bizarre because it's an old face.
Which has never happened to my knowledge.
No, the Doctor's never reverted to his old face going forward. That's never happened. So he's trying to figure out what's going on, and the TARDIS lands in London, and he stumbles across an old face.
Donna Noble.
Donna Noble. And for those, for Whovians for anyone who's watching who doesn't know, the last time the Doctor met Donna was with this face, and he had to wipe her memory because she took the power of a Time Lord into her brain, and such action would have killed her had he not done that. So she can't remember him, otherwise she'll die. So the very fact that he gets his old face back and she's the first person he sees.
What? Ouch.
Recipe for disaster.
And also, just to put it out there, Donna Noble was my least favorite companion of all the Doctor Who companions that I've seen. So I was not happy to see her again. I was like, really? You could have done Rose or Martha. I'd even take Mickey at this point.
And when the Doctor comes across her, he finds out that not only is she married, but she's also got a kid, a daughter who she's named Rose. And as soon as she starts calling for him, the Doctor's like, "What?
What?" And even the fans were like, "What?"
Yeah, like that name still has like an emotional tie to him.
If you're a Doctor Who fan, you will know.
Yes, you're gonna hear us say that a lot because there's a lot of references to old Who. But anyway.
Yeah, and if we went back and explained those references, we'd be here all day.
Yes. So anyway, as the Doctor meets Rose Noble, a spaceship flies across London looking like it's crashing, and he sees where it lands, quote unquote, and decides to go check it out. And he by complete circumstance, he sees the taxi driver as Sean, Donna's husband, and he's calling for Rose as well. Rose! And the Doctor's like, "What? Oh, I give up." And he's like, "I need you to take me to that crashed spaceship. All the roads are closed, mate." "Oh, I know some roads even taxi drivers don't use." And then he picks up his psychic paper and goes, "Grandmaster of the Knowledge." It says
Grand Mistress.
Oh, catch up. He gets in the taxi and says, "Allons-y."
Yay. It's not technically 10, but it's still David, so very enjoyable.
It counts. This is 14. And on the way over to the crash, he finds out from Sean that Donna, when the Doctor left her, he left her a winning lotto ticket, which she then used to, well, first buy the house they live in now, but then give it away to charity. And he was like, "Why'd she do that?"
Yeah, which was interesting. It surprised me because, like, wait, Donna actually did something nice and didn't nag? Really?
Well, there is a reason, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
And when the Doctor gets to where the ship ended up, he finds out that it didn't crash, it actually landed. And the boys from UNIT are there.
Yeah, UNIT.
And a new character who I think was introduced in this special, I could be wrong, but Shirley Ann Bingham. She's a science officer for UNIT.
She's at the CSO, though. That's still Kate Lethbridge-Stewart.
Yeah. And she's, I don't know the correct word. I don't want to say crippled because that just seems kind of wish-washy, but...
You can use the word disabled. That is not a bad word. You can say disabled.
But to a certain degree, because she can still stand and on to a degree and move her legs to a degree, but she
Yeah.
requires a wheelchair.
Yeah, it's part-time wheelchair using, which is completely valid.
And I'll just say it, a badass character.
Oh, hell yeah. You kidding me? I got a promotion just for talking to you.
So she's talking to the doctor. He's like, "Why are you hiding? You're on our side." He's like, "Well, see, this is the thing. I had this. I don't know who I am anymore. You look like the doctor. Yeah, the skinny man. After that, I wear a bow tie, and then I'm a Scotsman, then I'm a woman. But you can't know that. That's your future. No, I regenerated from her and back to this old face." I'm like, why? I don't know. But the next thing I know, I come across Donna, and she doesn't know what's going on either. She's completely clueless. So it's all going crazy. And so also a thing too I noticed is excuse me, Donna's daughter Rose is played by an actress named Yasmin Finney, I believe her name is, who in real life is a trans woman, and Rose is a trans woman character, and as
never explicitly stated, but it's inferred and implied.
Yeah, and as she and Donna are walking home, some dudes are bicycling by going, "Hey, Jason, give us a kiss, J-boy." Like,
yeah, dead naming. Ugh.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trans. I'm a cis man. I was born a man. I will die a man. I am a man. But, like, dead naming is just so fucking fucked up. If you do that, you're trash.
Yeah, you're
utter
absolute garbage.
gutter trash.
And I love the fact that Donna's such a supportive mom. She says, "I will burn down the world for you. Burn down the world for you, darling. Anyone has a go at you, I will come and I will descend upon them." So, way to go, Donna, for having a awesome supportiveness about her daughter.
Too bad you were a nag for like 5 years of my life.
Yeah. And she's talking with her mother. What's her name?
I don't remember. I don't give a shit. Nobles.
Oh man, I know her name. It's Sylvia. And she's talking to her about, like, I know I should be happy. I've got you. I've got Sean. I've got Rose. But every night I go to bed thinking I feel like I've lost something. Like parts of her memory are like she's like a sense of loss is lingering in her mind, and of course she doesn't know why.
We do.
And Rose, one of the neighborhood kids, I don't think they gave this kid a name, but like he comes and shows her like this escape pod that fell off that ship, and then later she comes across the Meep, which is this fuzzy-looking, Furby-looking alien.
Meep meep. The Meep is the Meep.
Like, I hurt my paw. And so she decides to hide the Meep in the shed until she can help the Meep out. And
which helps because the Meep looks like the plush toys that Rose creates and sells online.
Yeah, and then Donna comes across the plushes in the shed where she works in, and the Meep is hiding to blend in until it kind of blinks, and then Donna pokes its eye, and then it recoils. She goes, "What the hell?"
What the hell?
And so, there's a point where like some of the unit soldiers go to investigate that spaceship that landed in like the middle of like a production plant or something.
And some weird shimmery stuff pops out of the spaceship and basically takes them over.
Yeah, basically mind controls them. So now they're doing somebody else's bidding.
Which is kind of, sort of, like, mind control is nothing new to Doctor Who fans. We've seen it before.
Right. And another thing that, so like, they're looking for the Meep, and then that little boy from before finds these weird bug-looking soldiers who are also looking for the Meep.
Yeah, Meep War.
Yeah, basically everybody's after the Meep, and the Doctor's in the middle, and he finds out that it's, where else? The Noble household. And he's knocking on the door. "Sylvia, can you let me in?" He's like, "If she says if she sees you, she'll die." "No, she remembers me. That's slightly different." He uses a Sonic to get inside, and Sylvia slaps him in the face. "Oh, here we go again."
Here we go again.
And all this chaos is happening, and when Sean comes home, he sees what's happening, and surprisingly is very chill.
The only member of the family who is at that point.
Yeah, he just sees what's going on. He's like, "Something smells nice. Tune him a kiss." Meat. And so after that,
I love the scene where Rose, of all people, tells the Doctor, "You're just assuming he has he/him pronouns, right? Good point." And so he asks, and it's like, "The Meep is always the Meep." Like, oh, I do that.
And then so the Meep says that they were a victim of like some sort of, I don't remember what they said, but like
What the Meep said. The Meep.
like
I
they
think
used
what
their
the Meep
fur for
said.
something, but then they said no more
Yes.
fur, so they started killing all the livestock.
Yeah.
And the Meep said, "It breaks both my hearts." And the doctor's like, "Hey, I have two hearts too."
So.
And so, by the way, all Doctor Who fans will know this too. But before these specials aired, Bernard Cribbins, who's known for playing Wilf, passed away before they came out. And there's this moment with the Doctor where he's like, "I knew your grandfather, Wilfred. Is he around?" And they say he's not with us anymore. He's like, "Oh, I
And he
understand."
obviously, yeah, he's
He's like,
old.
"I love that man. I'm sorry for your loss. He's not dead, you idiot."
That just reminds me of the scene when he's in the taxi with Sean. It's like, how do you know Donna? Oh, through a friend.
Naris. Oh,
There.
Naris.
It's love her. She's great. She
After the
broke her leg.
accident, she's not great. Oh, she deserved it. She's been great.
I love that David energy. There's a reason David's my favorite Doctor.
And so the soldiers come knocking on the door. The Doctor thinks they're in the clear, but what he doesn't realize is the mind-controlled unit soldiers. And he's like,
Yeah, because they have their visors on, so you
yeah.
don't see their eyes.
He's like, "Hi, can I help you?" He's like, "We demand to search this house. Has been declared a military zone." "I'm sorry, say that again?" And he uses the sonic to pull up their visors, and he sees their eyes. And he's like, "Sorry, not today."
Sorry, not today.
And so they start attacking. The bug soldiers start attacking, and they're caught in the middle of it. So he tries to get the family away from the chaos. And I don't know why, but Sean parked 5 doors down. So they have to crawl up to the attic and
they go through the attics, which
go through the attic because it's like a connected house like area. All the houses are connected.
must be a British thing because we live here in the States where that's not a thing.
No, it's a thing in the States.
Not in my state, it ain't.
Well, in my state it is. Anyway, so yeah, they start crawling through the attics, get out through the 5th house down, and the Doctor examines one of the soldiers that isn't mind controlled, that was fighting the ones that were, and he was blasted by one of the bug soldiers, but he wasn't dead. He found a pulse. He's like, "What?" He says that a lot. What?
Yeah.
And so they get away. The bug soldiers were shooting at the car they were driving in, but there was no scorch marks. And so the Doctor's like, "Something's up here." So he takes them to like this parking garage, gets the Meep out, and teleports the bug soldiers to them. It basically holds a court session. He even puts on like that powdery wig.
Yeah, which is more of a English court system thing. Also in Canada, they do that in Canada too, because Canada used to be an English colony.
Mm.
I mean, so did we, but we got rid of the wigs. But whatever.
So basically, the Doctor has each party state their case, and the bug soldiers are saying that the Meep is part of a race that were seduced by a psychedelic sun that drove them mad, and apparently this one is their leader, the most cruel and evil of all, even though so far it's looked so cute and cuddly. And so the Doctor's like,
to hell with this!
yeah, the Doctor's like, "Your case, the Meep," and the Meep's like, "Oh, to hell with this," and blasts away the bug soldiers, killing them.
Yeah, it was weird. Like, it looked so cute, and then so as soon as it went, "Oh, to hell with this!" It
Creepy.
looked scary.
Just like actual Furbies.
Oh, fuck off!
No, seriously, those things are creepy as shit.
I had one. Don't talk bad about my old housemate.
Anyway, the Meep and the mind-controlled soldiers take the Doctor and the family hostage, and Donna keeps starting to get suspicious of Sylvia and everybody about like how like why do you feel like why are you acting like you know this skinny man? And he's like, "I don't, I swear." And Donna says the reason she gave away all her money was because it seemed like the kind of thing Wilf would do. And it's like a little nice moment there. I like that.
Yeah.
And then when they're taking to the ship, Shirley comes in on her wheelchair. "Hello, boys," and then stuns the guy, like shoots out like night
Like
darts.
stun rockets on her wheelchair, which is awesome as hell.
Yeah, and the Doctor starts making his way to the ship to try to take it down, and then Donna starts like putting things together, like she starts remembering. So the family gets away, but Donna goes back to the Doctor to try to help him out, and they're in like this room where he's hitting buttons and trying to like stop the ship from doing what it's doing, because there's like a drill at the bottom that drills into the earth and like.
Because the way the ship that the Meep is on it ignites is that it basically sucks in like the molten magma of Earth's core or something, or the core of the planet.
Yeah.
It's got to destroy the planet to take off, basically.
Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of lives at stake, and the Doctor's trying to stop it from doing so. And Donna's in the middle of it, and like there's like this weird door that comes halfway down it, so he can only do it from half the room. And he realizes that the only way they're going to stop this thing is if they both do it together, but that means having to give her back her memories. and putting her life in danger. And so he said, it's kind of like a Winter Soldier kind of thing. He starts saying these words that are like a code that starts unlocking her memory. And her memory does come back. It's weird. It looks like she has that same kind of glow that beams from her body when the Doctor regenerates. It's kind of like that kind of thing. And then when she finally gets her memories back, she's like, I gave away all my money. She starts getting pissed off. He's like, you know why I did that, Doctor? Because I had this memory loop in my head making me as soft as you. I did it to be nice just like you. To be kind just like you. And the Doctor's like, yeah, Donna, destruction of London. Oh, I'll show you destruction, mate. And then they start flipping buttons and getting the ship down. And the Meep realizes what's going on and sends the soldiers to kill him. And then Donna passes out. And I'll admit, they did a good job. They had me fooled for a second because
I thought she was dead.
Yeah, because she passes out in the Doctor's arms. The mind-controlled soldiers come to kill him, and then all of a sudden, it shows somebody flipping switches, but you don't know who it is, and then the glowy stuff leaves the soldier's eyes, and the Meep goes, what? Soldier goes, what? Doctor goes, what? And then Donna, what?
What?
And then you see it's Rose flipping the switches, and you're like, wait, Rose? And then the Doctor figures it out. Oh, too much power for one person, but you had a kid. So the metacrisis passed from Donna to Rose. And when Donna got her memory back, Rose got a piece of that memory as well.
Binary, non-binary.
Yeah. And then Donna realizes the shed was Rose's memory of the TARDIS, and the toys were memories of all the creatures that the Doctor and Donna had encountered, like the Daleks, the Jadoon, the Adipose,
the
Cybermen, Ood.
Ugh.
And so the Doctor ejects the Meep from the ship and has it and has it like sentenced to prison by the surviving of the bug soldiers. I don't remember their names. But before she's beamed away, she says, "Wait till I tell the boss." And the Doctor's like, cryptic. I don't like that.
I don't like that.
And this part I kind of was iffy about, but he was saying to Donna and Rose that he still had to get the metacrisis out of them. But they said, yeah, we know, and we know how to do it. Something that a male-representing Time Lord will never understand. We just let it go. And look, I get it. It gets like a nice like mother-daughter moment, but like, if that was the key, why didn't Donna just do that from the beginning?
I feel like she would. This is just me being stupid, but I think she was too full of sass
to just let it go.
Also, she wasn't a mom, so she didn't have that perspective.
Sure. And then, so they go to where the TARDIS parked at the beginning, and Donna is tempted, but is like, I probably shouldn't. And like, we could go see Wilf. And Sylvia's like, I'm serious. You don't do it. It's like, oh, but he hasn't seen the Doctor in so long. Imagine how great it'll be once he finds out I have my memory back. And to see the Doctor one more time. And then she and the Doctor have like these like pleading faces, like, please.
Oh, fine. 1 hour.
One trip. He's like, and Donna says to Sean, I hope that's okay. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, because most husbands, they'd be worried about me in a box with a man. And Sean goes, yeah, but not him. The Doctor's got this look on his face like, hey, man.
Yo. Rude.
Yo, dude. And this is when we...
Pros for our hoes, bro.
And this is when we see the new interior of the TARDIS, which is probably the biggest the interior has ever been in Doctor Who.
Yeah, it's not just one room anymore. It's like all these corridors and shit. All
these like ramps that you can walk up and down. And David starts running around it like all happy, like a giddy child. Look at that!
Yeah, I admit, I was like, oh, my boy is back.
And it even has a coffee machine on the console, and he makes a cup for Donna. And of course, typical Donna style, she accidentally spills it on the console, and the TARDIS starts going haywire.
Yep.
Classic. And even Sylvia's like, I said so! and the special ends with the Doctor saying, we can end up anywhere in time and space, and then you're...
Yep.
Yeah, classic Doctor. And that's the Star Beast. I honestly, I liked it when I watched it the first time. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, I did too. Because it was David.
Yeah, your favorite.
It was Donna as well. Yeah, it was Donna as well, but whatever.
She's matured over the years. I've noticed as with these specials, and we'll talk more with the other ones, but like she's a lot quicker on her feet than she used to be. Like she handles herself more in a tense situation than she used to.
Yeah,
That's
and she's not
that
as
shines
fast.
that shines a lot that shines a lot more in the second special, which we will get to.
Yep.
But for now, Noah, what would you rate this special?
9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm about that too. 9 out of 10. Way to go, Doctor Who.
You're on the right track. Keep it going.
And we are back on track doing more Chicken Bros. We'll hope to do bit more in the future, and we will see you next time.
Oh, also,
Oh,
just uh,
yes.
if anyone sees this, if you have any suggestions, give us some because we're kind of running out of our own material right now.
That and I keep forgetting to do it. That's also
Yes.
I still have a list of things that you and I haven't done yet. So, yeah, but we also will take suggestions.